Here he comes. Mihai's looking worse. Thank God he has his granddaughters here to help him out. They're sisters, 15 and 10. Engaging the enemy in combat so we could use his physiological data to improve the drones had always taken a toll on Mihai's body. But today, he was really showing his age. The drones we based on his data were being taken down at a faster rate now compared to when the war began. When Mihai found that out, he insisted on flying to the front lines to see it for himself. Sometimes he could be so stubborn. His age wasn't the only thing affecting his health. Over the years, flying at high altitudes for prolonged stretches of time had ravaged and poisoned his body. But he was a man of grit. Today, after 28 years, he saw combat again. If his flight suit still wasn't good enough to protect him, I can't imagine how many G's he hit today during the battle. As a pilot, he exceeds all our expectations. It's going to take a bit more tweaking before our drones can match his skill.
How penal is this penal unit, you ask?
Very penal.
This place is a shithole. If you took the stink of all the corruption in the world, then corralled it all in one place, that would give you a pretty good idea of what the air smells like around here. We got all kinds of critters, too. Everything from flea-ridden guards, rabid dogs, and a mechanic doing a stretch for life. I can't forget the rats. Yeah, we got those. And some pilots who got their wings clipped, too. One's a great pilot, but a lousy thief. One's a gambler with no luck. And one's an anarchist with no balls. Their job here was to rev the engines on the fake runways. The idea was for Erusea's spy satellite to pick up the heat sig. Even though there weren't any real fighters here, it looked like it on their infrared. I bet you're wondering, if Erusea lost the war, how come they still have a spy satellite? 'Cause someone over there was smart enough to train a bunch of computer nerds to hack into half of Osea's satellites. That's how come. Every now and again, I'd try to bust out. And every single time, those damn dogs would drag me right back. When I was in my cell, I'd hear this voice coming from the guards room. It was the Erusean princess rallying her people on the Erusean national broadcast. All us prisoners had become big fans of hers. You want to hear something funny? The guards were big fans too. I swear to God, every time she was on the air, they'd turn up the volume on the radio and sit there listening. I could see how someone like her could win the hearts and minds of soldiers and workers alike. When the princess said something, you could tell she meant every word. Lately, she'd been having more fun with her speeches, and that made her seem even more charming. You could say her charm was like a virus. Whenever she'd point out stuff that was wrong with Osea, the prisoners in here went nuts. Hell, if anyone knew how messed up Osea was, it was the prisoners. They'd shout, "Burn Osea down." No way am I just gonna sit here and rot away in this hellhole. Dark blue. Instead of building fake-ass planes to trick Erusea, I'm gonna build one that'll really take off. You can count on that.
I swear, it will all come around. It'll all make sense later. I promise. We did learn about that interesting old Erusean, or not Erusean man in Erusea,
The Arsenal birds have bolstered the enemy's anti-air network.
who is apparently so good in the air that they're basing the drones off of him.
However, we still need to get swiftly to the space elevator no matter what it takes. Someone there is counting on us. The hero of the Circum-Pacific War and the man who spearheaded the construction of the space elevator. Osea's former president, Mr. Harling. Mr. Harling was inspecting the elevator when the war broke out. He's been classified as missing since the elevator was taken over by the Erusean forces. However, according to the latest intel, a military officer accompanying Mr. Harling hid him inside the facility. Both are waiting for a chance to escape. Enemy anti-air radar network has been set up around the space elevator. It's likely a large squadron would be detected. We will send a single aircraft through the network and send in a rescue team soon.
I wonder who that's going to be.
A number of anti-air radars have been set up around the space elevator. However, our reconnaissance suggests their network is weakest along the southeastern coast of Selatapura, so we can elude the enemy's observation. There are a lot of rain clouds this time of year. Flying through the clouds will enable us to stay hidden from their radar. If you happen to be detected by their radar, we will be forced to abort the mission. The lone pilot will head up this strategy as you, Trigger. After you bust through, secure the rescue craft's landing zone by taking out the anti-air weapons. Golem and others will arrive shortly for support. Provide escort for Mr. Harling's craft after rendezvous. Good luck out there, everyone.
All right, so that's the plan. I'm going to sneak in through their radars, get to the space elevator, knock out all the anti-air defenses, and then everyone's going to come in, and we're going to bring, I think they're bringing a helicopter in to rescue the president. Now, I've, like I mentioned way at the beginning, this is the only Ace Combat game I've played. The most popular ones, so I've read, are 4 and 5, which I haven't played. Harling was the president in one of them. I don't remember which one it was, 4 or 5. So, fans of the series know who he is. And then there's one other thing I forgot to mention earlier, a couple times ago, when the cutscene girl was talking about a meteor that hit the planet. This whole like franchise story is based on way in the past, or at some point in the past. Maybe it was in the first game. I don't even know. A big meteor hit the planet, and all the countries were like, "Oh no, we have to get ready in case more meteors hit us." And so everyone built a bunch of super weapons. And so you can imagine what that might lead to if every country has a different super weapon, and a lot of them have shown up in previous games. Just wanted to throw that out there. Now, let's go rescue the president. I don't think I need anything new. I'll just take my my normal thing here. What we did last time, that should be good.
Aircraft preparations complete. Sortie ASAP.
Entering operation area. Imposing radio silence. We'll radio you, but you are not permitted to make contact.
Okay, we better be quiet.
If you're spotted, the mission is over. Stay out of enemy radar. Use of weaponry is also strictly forbidden.
Okay.
Okay, you're heading up the Harling rescue
That's a
mission.
lot of radars.
The success of this mission depends on you. Good luck.
Okay, so as you might imagine, we cannot fly into the red area, but we gotta get to the space elevator. You would think that maybe someone would see me flying up here around in circles, trying to avoid the radars, but I don't know. Maybe everyone's at work.
Trigger, you're a third of the way to the rendezvous point. Good job, but
that's
stay
good.
focused.
Getting a little crosswind here. What's that plane doing out there? Don't worry about it. Our radar hasn't picked him up.
Trigger, you got 2 directions you can take up here. Just go with your gut.
Yeah,
Don't
there's
worry. We're watching over you.
There's a little shortcut, which I am going to take. Always have. Never took the normal way. I don't know what that's like. We're taking the shortcut. Oh, the music in this game, though, is so good.
Progress, Trigger. You're currently halfway to your rendezvous.
I did not expect
Look, I'm not gonna lie.
it to be so great in this series.
Radar out there. Just know you got a bunch of people pulling for you.
Yeah, we're just gonna slip right through here. Music's really good when you fly into the clouds. Thanks, Skykeeper.
Been a long fight, but you're nearly home.
When you fly into the clouds, it changes the music. Sounds great.
Harling is still the president in my eyes. He ended the war, built a space elevator, launched a spaceship from it.
That's cool.
Despite his success, he remained a humble hero.
All right, we can go the long way,
My best to save him.
but we're not going to.
Man, Trigger.
Yeah. I'll save the president. Don't worry, Skykeeper. We're gonna take this other shortcut, and we'll be right there.
Rendezvous point dead ahead. Hang in there.
Just can't touch the radars. Just slip right on through here. A little bit of a security risk for them, but whatever. We are through.
Trigger, the first stage of the mission is clear. Don't celebrate yet. The real fight's about to get started.
All right. Ground defenses.
Radio
There they are.
silence is now lifted. The auxiliary craft will be arriving shortly. Destroy
Destroy
the anti-air around the space elevator. We're securing Sea Goblin's landing zone.
Yikes.
Mage 2, target destroyed.
We're just gonna fly around here a little bit, take these out, not hit that pole, thank you.
Break! Missile incoming! Locked. Mage 2, target down. Half of the SAM sites are down. Half of the anti-air guns down.
It ain't no thing.
All SAM sites down.
Ah, I need more missiles.
There are still AA guns. Destroy them and secure the LZ.
Trigger, sorry about the wait. Cavalry's here.
Yay.
Golem Squadron. Trigger jumped through the fire. Now it's our turn.
2 more.
Understood.
Gargoyle Squadron, stay focused.
Oh, that's a terrible angle. Still got him.
Aircraft, eliminate the enemy before they can respond.
Terrible angle. Can't believe that hit.
Sea Goblin will arrive shortly. Eliminate hostile anti-air before that. All anti-air guns destroyed.
You're welcome.
The landing zone is secure. Sea Goblin, you are clear to land.
Roger. Rendezvous point in sight. We're almost there.
Multiple bandits over Selatapura Harbor. They're container-launched UAVs.
Seeing enemy coming up to meet up to PIPs. Rescue craft tagged on. Initiate.
Rescue craft on the ground is defenseless. Golem and Mage, destroy all hostiles.
It's been a long journey, but you're on the home stretch.
Gargoyle will stand by near the space elevator.
Sea Goblin, heading over to the express.
All right, they're launching drones over here. We gotta keep them away from Sea Goblin.
Hang in there.
Mage 2, missile away.
Oh,
Missile. Mage 2, bandit under 6.
Careful, the enemy has a lock.
come on. Right there.
Target is down.
Ambush! Fire from the far shore! They're targeting us! Get behind the chopper!
UAVs approaching the space elevator. Stop them.
All right, right after I get this one.
Fire! Gear and two, hold position! We're cut off!
Eliminate all enemy UAVs. Don't let up.
Taking fire! We're
I gotta get this one.
shoot back!
Can I outrun this missile?
Behind the gantry crane!
It's catching up on me.
Mr. Harling, stay
Oh,
right
I'm
there.
fine. Boom.
Jacob's been hit! Incoming rocket!
Sea Goblin, all survivors, respond. Is Mr. Harling alive?
They got the chopper and Sierra too! That was thermal barrage!
Yeah.
Damn. UAV down.
Unbelievable.
This is Colonel Johnson. Do you copy? I am with President Harling. Rescue unit down, along with the soldier who had this radio. Get Mr. Harling out of here.
Sir, we feel the same way. We'll figure something out.
Radar lock acquired.
That's about half. Pop up the rest.
Where do they go? They turn so fast. Where are you? Eee?
We're in the Air Force, Colonel. Can I fly?
Better than Mr. Harling.
It'll do.
No. Nope. Nope. No misses.
in my sights.
Mage 2, locked. All squadrons be advised. The call sign is Mother Goose 1. I've sent the information via the data link.
Mother Goose 1. That's the best you can come up with. We'll pass out some exhaust before the enemy wears down.
How are you firing on me? Where did you go? Thank you, guys. I have no idea how he made that shot.
Lock acquired.
UAVs moving away from the harbor toward the space elevator. Shoot them down.
Yeah, well, I've got a terrible angle on him. And then I turn, and they're totally gone and behind me. Where the heck is he? There.
Fox 2.
Yeah.
UAVs flying toward the space elevator. Mage, Golem, get them. Locked. One remaining. UAV confirmed down.
Come here.
Targeting gun range.
Coming around. There. There we go.
All UAVs have been splashed. All aircraft. Former President Harling's transport is ready to take off. Mother Goose 1, take off. Let's wait till we're home safe. Mage Squadron, Mother Goose 1 is heading south. Provide support. 5 minutes remaining.
Skykeeper, bogeys on my radar. Bearing 220.
Sighting confirmed as MQ-101, forerunner for Arsenal Bird.
Great.
The big bird is coming, huh?
Mage, protect Mother Goose 1. Shoot down any UAVs. Golem, intercept the UAVs.
Golem 1 will kill. That last battle taught me a lot about those a-holes. Golem 2, don't stray off on me. Always maintain element. Wilco, forming up.
Oh, that turn. Turn out of that. He did. I was taunting him.
Roger.
Get out of here.
The transport.
There we go.
Orders are to fire warning. Yes, sir. He's an old-timer. Has no clue how UAVs are used.
UAV down. Good work. Mother Goose 1, UAV on your tail. Take evasive action.
I hear you.
I guess we gotta go save the president.
Understood. An Arsenal bird is on its way. Strategic AI chose liberty over justice. Courses have already changed.
I got him. He's mine.
Gargoyle 1, where's the signal? Gargoyle Squadron, stand by for my order. Someone's on the lighthouse. I mean the harbor. They won't be able to get home. That ship isn't one of ours. Where's the signal?
Roger.
Skykeeper, what the hell was that?
Gargoyle did their job.
I figured, but why weren't we informed? The IUN can't coordinate between branches as usual. Gargoyle Squadron, report.
HQ, one hit was scored. The rest were intercepted by UAV. The elevator's wind break took a scratch. Nothing more.
Roger. Continue to maintain air superiority. Target lock. Firing. Mother Goose 1 hit.
Mother Goose 1 has been hit. Colonel Johnson, respond.
It's not my
Mage
fault.
Squadron, assess the situation.
This is Mage 1. I have Mother Goose 1 in my sight. Cabin's fine, but the cockpit's not looking so good.
Colonel Johnson, are you okay?
Don't worry about that. Just send help this way. I'm sorry. Can Mr. Harling, please?
Mother Goose 1, respond. Mother Goose 1.
Skykeeper, should we continue providing cover for Mother Goose 1?
Of course. Mage 2, shutdown abandoned.
Sometimes they slow down.
Radar lock acquired.
Mother Goose 1 is turning. What's going on? They're heading to the space elevator.
It's flying at a steady altitude. Who's in control?
It's not the Colonel. Mr. Harling's the only one on board. Mother Goose 1, respond. Mr. Harling, please respond.
We can't protect our objective if it sticks around here. Now's not the time to freak out, fellas. We've still got a job to do, so let's do it. Keep your mind focused.
Mr. Harling, we are not giving up on you. The UAVs are approaching Mother Goose 1.
Let's go, Trigger.
Take him down now, Mage Squadron. 1 minute remaining.
Where is it? There.
Locked. Mother Goose 1, turn 180 degrees and exit combat airspace.
That was close.
Mother Goose 1, Mr. Harling, are you piloting that plane?
Arsenal Bird Liberty, passing waypoint 2.
The UAVs are continuing their attack.
They're obsessed with that transport.
UAVs launching from Arsenal Bird Liberty, headed toward the AO.
The former president still alive?
Mage, destroy those UAVs and keep Mother Goose 1 safe.
Oh my god, Mother Goose 1 has been shot down.
Where'd the missile come from?
Mage 2 fired that.
It was Osean. A friendly missile hit him.
Verifying the situation. Stop speculating.
Friendly fire. I saw it.
Mother Goose 1 exploded in air. No one could have survived.
Looks like it tried to protect the elevator. Erusean bastards, they just killed a hero.
Mage 1. Was it Trigger? Trigger was the closest. UAVs were crawling all over our objective. I told you to keep a goddamn eye on the hatchling. It must have been a mistake.
Arsenal Bird is entering. All aircraft withdraw immediately. Trigger, you can't fly for a while. You understand why.
The operation to rescue former President Harling has failed. Sadly, there is no hope he survived. Trigger, you are suspected of assassinating the former president. There will be an inquiry. There will most probably be a court-martial.
All right, so I may have killed the president. A little bit. But up until that point, I was pretty cool. They gave me an A. And a medal. Wow. They must not have liked him that much. All right, well, next week, everything changes.